What is up, guys? The GM man back with another video. So what we have here is a 97 or 98, not quite sure which year. I believe it's a 98, but we're going to be replacing the fuel pump in it. It's the 4.3 V6 short bed single cab 4-wheel drive truck. Nothing special about it. It's my great uncle's. He was the one that I got the 79 off of. So basically what we did is I took the 79. I have to put the fuel pump in this truck. Nothing I haven't done before. I've done it to two trucks now. My truck, the 98, and then also a customer's truck, which was like a 2000 or 2001 or something like that. So what I'm going to do is basically just undo the fuel straps, undo the filler neck up here, drop everything down, pull the tank out over here. I have to wire some of the new connectors up, put the new pump in, and then put the tank back up in there. So what I started off doing, basically jack the truck up, threw some jack stands underneath of it just to get that extra height in there for more operating room. Chalked the front tires. Going to get started on this. The new fuel pump's over here. You can go to any parts store to pick one up. Not super hard to change, just kind of time consuming if it's just yourself, like I said, because I'll have to undo the straps, put the jack up underneath there, put some pressure on it, then lower it down without dumping it and dropping the tank and everything. But you can do it. Like I said, it's just a little more time consuming, but we're going to get started on it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my tools real quick. Try and get some footage up underneath there. I don't know how well good the lighting is or anything under there, so I might just set up a light, get the camera set up, and get some action. So stay tuned, guys.
Ryan Little.
Alrighty, guys, well, we got the tank out. I had to cut these rubber hoses here. Now I got the snap ring off. There's a big snap ring that goes underneath these little clamps here. So basically now I'm just going to spray this down with some carb cleaner, wipe it clean, and then twist it and pull it out. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, get it all cleaned up, and then
forecast details 24/7 at WKKG.com. Earlier show with WKKG.
Alrighty guys, as you've seen, I got that fuel pump taken out. I got it all cleaned up around there. So basically what I'm going to do now is just take the fuel tank, drain the fuel into this 5-gallon bucket. I'm obviously going to pull the old fuel pump out and probably just toss it in the trash. But I'm going to get that all drained out, grab the new one. A good way to put the new one in as it goes in here, like so, is if you get some soap and water and basically lube it up, and then your O-ring and everything, and then it basically just slips right on, and then you put your snap ring on. So that being said, I'm going to throw that away, basically drain the fuel out of here, and we're going to get the new one put in. It's been a couple days since I shot that last clip, just because I have been on the search for the vent tube hose here and the filler neck hose. So the filler neck hose goes down here, and then this is the vent tube. I had to cut them off of the fuel tank, which is back in the truck. I had to cut them off because they were so rusted and corroded. There was a spot that, well, one of them had a small hole in it. So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and replace it. So I've been on the hunt for those. I went to Tractor Supply, didn't have anything. Went to Home Depot, didn't have anything. Finally, I went to Napa. They had it. Should have just went there in the beginning. But I'm going to get those tossed on now. I'm going to probably work them on the fuel tank first. So the two pieces that come out of the fuel tank, get them stuck on there first. Going to take some soap and water, get that lubed up nice and well, and then just slide them on there. Tighten them down with the clamps here, 1 and then 2. And then I'll pull this piece off and this old vent tube here. I got to put another connector on the ground wire there, but I'll get those two pulled off, get the new one slid on, and we should be ready to rock and roll. I'll get that tightened back down and we'll be good. So that being said, basically the fuel tank, the sending unit or the fuel pump going in it, like I said, around to get it in there, that big O-ring, I basically just took some PB Blaster, got it nice and lubed up, and then just shoved the sending unit or the fuel pump down on it, and then put the big O-ring back on it to hold it in place. Fairly simple. Underneath, to get it back up in there, there's one bracket. I don't know how you guys will be able to see this, but this bracket here, oh yeah, you can see that pretty good. That bracket there, I basically just tilted the tank to where it rested up on that, picked the backside up, used the jack stand there to hold it up, and then I ran the strap up underneath, put the bolt in, and then got the bolt in the front strap there. So we're all tightened down, good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get those new hoses ran to it, and then we should be good to go. So I just want to kind of give you guys a little update on it. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Probably won't be able to film much because that's such a tight spot down there. The lighting is poor, and I really don't want to knock over my camera. So once I get it all put back together, I'll drop the back end down. We will back this truck out, and then, yeah. So I'll see you guys.